Welcome to the West Coast Sportfishing Show.com. I'm Chuck Myers. On this show, Keith and I are heading east to the East Coast sunny Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where our co-host Kirt Bowmen takes us fishing for the elusive swordfish, or as Keith would say, the holy grail of sport fishing. And we'll do a little kite flying. You won't want to miss this show.
Small rod, short, just want to be able to get to the tip. I don't know if it's going to be enough Wednesday, but we're going to give it our best shot. A lot of these guys run a helium balloon on Kite.
There you go.
We'll be right back.
Can I help you, sir?
I found these over by the stairs.
Okay, thank you.
What are they?
Love handles. Lots of people lose them taking the stairs instead of the escalator.
Any objects, 20 by 10. Where we at, Kurt? Where are we doing? Where are we going?
Lauderdale. We just put in 15th Street, Lauderdale, which is a quarter-mile away from Port Everglades.
Right.
We're going to slide up the canal here, go get us some live bait. We're going to run offshore and try to get us a swordfish.
Is that right? What kind of bait are we going to pick up?
We're going to pick up a couple of goggle eyes and a few blue runner. And
Right.
we've got rigged squid on board.
Now, what about the sword? How's the bite been?
It was real good right up until the full moon. We're just on the backside of the full moon, and we're going to give it our best shot.
What's this about the moon? I don't understand.
I don't understand either. The only thing I understand is on a full moon I don't get quite or the number of bites I typically get on a sliver or an upcoming moon or on the backside of a full.
You guys usually get a fish every trip, every other trip?
Yes, if on the proper moon phase, I could almost guarantee you that.
All right, well, let's get out there and
Let's
get
do
them.
Play with the toys.
I love this place, bro.
Let's get a shot of what it says in there, Chuck.
Would it be better not to handle them that way, or?
consists of a kite, small rod, short, because you want to be able to get to the tip to get to the clip. You let it out. I don't know if there's going to be enough wind today, but we're going to give it our best shot. A lot of these guys run a helium balloon behind the kite. We may have enough wind. These are the clips. Like this. Goes on a kite line. Fishing line goes through here. You get a strike. It pops out. Ready to go. Kite rigs down here consist of cute 5/0 hooks, back to back. We have a lot of toothy critters here. Put it on here. Keith, you want to grab me one of those blue runners back there, big guy?
Yes, sir.
And the hatch on the left-hand side, your left-hand side, there should be a net. I'll be right back. Okay. Blue runner. They're called hardtails in the Gulf. Blue runners here in the South. What we do, take the first hook, put it midship, because we're going to be hanging them. And this way he hangs perfect. They make a great hardy bait, sometimes almost too hardy, as you can see here. Keith, you want to grab this rod here?
Aye, aye, Cap.
There you go. Like to be called captain when we're fishing.
I'm afraid you boys are incorrect in that assumption.
All right, open up your bail, and you're gonna sort of half thumb it. Okay, don't stop it from going out, but half thumb it. Try to get your bait to come up to the surface. No, stop it now. Stop it. Try to get your bait on the surface, and I can let the kite out relatively quick. No, stop. Don't do a thing. Once that bait comes up on the surface, I'll be able to really get him to.
There it is.
All right, you see that? Now I can let it go. Whoa, let out. Uh-oh. We got the thing stuck in there. There we go. Whole part about kite fishing is you try, it's a lot of work if you want to do it right, if you want to get a bite. You, all day long if you can, hold the rod in your hand, and as you can see out here, you keep the bait on the surface, which wiggles around, and in turn leaves
Noise
the
and sound
struggling
pressure.
fish noise, where if you let him swim a foot or two below the surface, he's no longer struggling, he's just sort of hanging out. This will attract hammerhead sharks, sailfish, kingfish, dolphin, cobias, wahoos, the occasional mako shark,
Is that it?
marlin, white marlin.
Is that all?
No, we actually get a lot. And when a fish will come up, we actually have the ability, if a hammerhead swims up,
Pull
we
it
do
away.
not want to catch the hammerhead, this is what we do. And then we put him back in the water. Okay. Now, you have one of those Supreme Sail Fishing Accurate reels
Yes, I do.
ready to go.
Absolutely.
I only fish with Accurate. I'm not paying attention like I should be. What's neat about it is when a sailfish comes up, they'll put their sail all the way up, they'll spin around the bait. You'll see your bait going back and forth, and with any luck, the sailfish will be able to catch it. That's pretty much what I have. Kingfish, other species, will just come up and hit it without notice.
So what are you rigging up there, boss?
Oh, just putting together this Accurate. Going to catch a sailfish on a decent reel, so put this together.
And what are we fishing with today?
The Boss Magnum 270, twin drag, Accurate, only the best. We don't fish with any big bud out there. Okay.
What are we rigging up there?
What we're going to do is we're going to put a simple double line on here so I can tie a swivel on. Lighter lines. I don't mind tying a spider hitch, which you just double line over, lay a loop, hang your thumb out a little further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pinch it off. Take the end of the loop, stick it through, pull it out slow. And it gives you an extremely strong knot. Light line. That's your double line right there. and then we'll be connecting a swivel to this. Simple clench knot. That's our double line. Now we're going to attach the leader to it. Whoops. First I have to put an end on the leader. Simple haywire twist. Bend it, twist it, leaves no tag ends. Okay, now we have our leader. My first mate, Keith Poe, is going to grab me a bait. I need a dime for the reel. I need a dime for the reel.
So is this going to be a kite or fly line?
This is going to be a kite, another kite bait. We're going to fly one of these accurates off the kite. Hopefully the sailfish, if we see a sailfish come up, I'll be able to reel up the spinning rod, get it out of the way. We're going to use that 750 pin as a teaser more than anything else, because we want to put this to the test. And I understand you guys live on the Pacific Ocean. Over here we have the Atlantic.
Well, we're not as rough and tumble as you guys that started fishing after our boys figured it out on the West Coast and started big game fishing at Avalon.
Well, that may be true.
You know how you guys keep his boat in front of your Hall of Fame down here?
Yeah.
What do you got to say to that, Kurt? You're a little speechless there, pal.
And here we go. We're going to let this ultra smooth.
30 pound?
Huh?
What is this, 30?
20 suffix. Okay, you ready, Keith?
Yeah.
Just try to keep your bait somewhat towards the surface there. There's a flying blue runner. Until you see your bait come above the water, and try to get him to where his back's just pretty much sticking out. If you can do that, that's pretty much where we want it. Now that we have the kite bait set where we want it, I'm actually going to let it out just a hair more here. Whoops. Whoops. We're going to, hopefully we get into the fish here. You have your bait out of the water? Okay, what I need to do now is tighten up this drag. We put this in the front rod holder, which is straight up and down, makes it nice. Set this drag very loosely in the rod holder. Now we wait. We wait for that elusive sailfish. I'm going to put a sea anchor out in the meantime to try to slow the drift down and get the kite to fly high.
What's up, Kurt? What are we doing?
We're trying to catch a triple tail. There's a net floating right here, and this triple tail are very they just sort of hang out by nets and stuff. Sometimes they won't eat a bait, but we're trying to get them to eat a bait right now. Let's switch over to bonita. And you put a piece of bonita on there, they're going to eat it. I'll get a piece of bonita for Keith here.
Here he is, right here. Right. There's two of them right here. Right.
Reel up your bait there, Keith.
Okay, hang on a second.
Keep that. He's going for it. See that?
Yep.
Just let him eat it. Dude, they're shell shocked. Go to the bow.
He's right on it.
Is he?
Two
Right.
inches in front of his face.
Right.
Swam away from it.
Just leave it there. He'll come back. Not getting bit. Just let us know. Let him out a little bit.
Get bit. Get bit. Here goes. I'm gonna hit him. Oh, come on, get it. Oh yeah! Woohoo! Oh yeah! Oh, he's pulling great. There he comes. He got color. Oh. Oh, look at all the little bait fish around you. See them all?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, he's taking line on me.
Nice job.
See all the little fish around him?
Oh yeah.
Here he comes. You
You
ready?
got him. Yes, you got him.
Hang on one second. Hang on. Whoa, whoa. Be careful. Don't break him off. Don't break him off. Easy, easy.
Yeah, we might
Easy.
release this bad boy.
Woohoo!
There you go.
Yeah, look at that.
There you go.
What'd you say he was called again?
That triple tail right there.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. You said they taste good, huh?
Real good, real good.
All right. So he was just on that floating net, right?
Yep, triple tail right there. Three tails.
Great. Thank you, Kurt.
You got it.
Woohoo!
So what's that?
This is a triple tail. Excellent eating, probably one of the best eaten fish in the ocean, believe it or not. A lot of people don't realize that. Keith just ended up catching one off a net over here. Unbelievable eating fish.
Good fighter too, buddy.
Real good fighter, real good fighter.
How was it? Good, huh?
Dude, I thought I was gonna run out of line before we got into gas.
Nice.
Come on, Tom. I'll tell me something. I ain't supposed to do it. Come on, get up. I thought I saw some bait busting back there. Oh yeah! Woohoo!
As you get it closer to the boat, reel it up slower, dude. There might be a whole school. Oh, they're in this floor right now. I gotta get a bait.
Oh man, they're hitting the other cheek with two here. Look at them jumping everywhere. Yeah! Oh yeah! Woo! Oh yeah! Look at him all lit up. He looks great. Woohoo!
Show the camera there. Nice catch.
Hey,
Nice
Kurt,
catch.
Kurt.
Nice.
Ready? Bye-bye.
Let him go?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, yeah. You got him?
Yep.
I just lost mine.
Woo! Yeah! Florida Gold! Come on, Florida Gold. There you go.
Radio check on channel 72. Out here right now. You guys open up for me?
Uh-oh. Florida Gold! It's a green man pajama. Come on, baby. Here we go.
Oh. As fast as I can cast it out, I'm on. There's a lot of fish behind us right now.
Yo, man! Look at these jumps. They're spectacular. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Come on, baby. Come on, there he goes. He's running. Oh! Here he comes again.
The whole idea about this dolphin fishing is to keep one fish in the water. All right, got your dolphin?
Yeah?
Yeah. That's a Rastafarian dolphin.
Yeah.
It's a nicer little
You might
bigger.
want to keep one for the dinner plate.
Yeah.
grab them real hard right there. There you go. Just grip them hard. And you can get the hook out of them easy enough.
You got a pair of
Ready for a
pliers?
jump? Whoops. Yeah, I have a pair of pliers. Need one?
Yes, definitely.
Just yank on it hard. It won't come out.
Right ahead. Not coming out of there.
Tennis heel plate. What we like to do is make a threaded loop. Just tie a piece of wax thread, put about 6 inches or so. Put a second knot in there so it doesn't pull. Pull the first knot to the second. Ideal situation here. Take it around the shank of the hook, stick it through, it's on. Keith, could you hand me a live bait, please?
Sure, give me just a second. You want a blue runner or?
Blue runner would be fine.
Here you go.
Okay,
One
thank
blue
you very
runner.
much.
You hook those through the eyes, right?
Yeah, what you do here is you take this, you shove it through the eyes. On the top of the eye socket, there's a spot that you can go through without it bleeding. It doesn't bleed on either way. And we found by hooking them this way, it doesn't affect the fish in any way. We can fish these baits all night long, and they're just as hardy when we reel them up as they were when we put them out. You pull it through, you bring this back, you twist it a bunch, you go back here like this, twist it a couple times, bring it back through, and that's how we attach our blue runner, just like that.
Let me see it. Hold it for a second. Hold it still. I want to get a shot.
This particular blue runner wants to stick next to the boat. Put this right on, long line clip. Throw it over. There goes our bait.
You don't put a weight on it or anything?
Yeah, first I let it about 60 foot away from the boat. I found that if you put a 60-foot scope on the line before you put the weight on, you're less apt to get a tangle on the drop down. Where when I was putting the weight a lot closer to the bait, on the drop, every once in a while you'd reel it up and everything would be tangled. So I feel like a 60-foot drop is a real good number. There's a 1 pound weight, and what I do is I rubber band it on. Number 64 rubber band. Just loop it over. Through and back out. Nice breakaway system. Weight very rarely gets in the way of anything. It makes it extremely easy to know exactly where you're putting your bait. I've measured it out before at my house, and it's right to the inch. It's the real deal. This way I don't have to mark my lines up if I want to use it, my particular rod for marlin fishing, shark fishing, or anything like that. I don't have a lot of unnecessary marks on the rod or the line. I'm going to drop this particular bait down about 175 foot. First bait that we put out is down 125. It's a dead squid. This is live blue runner. I'm going to go dead bait, live bait, dead bait, live bait. $150 foot, it's down. Ready to go.
Masada, honey.
What do we got going on here, Keith?
Get a hook up, buddy. This is Elvis, the holy grail of sport fishing. I waited my whole life for this. Hold on, Chuck.
Definitely got weight though, huh?
Hard weight. There's fish here, without question.
Are you getting any line at all?
Yes. Coming to the boat.
He's coming under the boat, you said?
No, he's coming to the boat. Okay.
Okay, get ready. Probably the way they fight, you may pop up, you may have to shoot. Little guy.
Down the tail.
Leader. There we go.
Shoot it, Chuck.
Give me that towel. Stay there. I'm gonna bring him in the boat.
I cannot see anything.
Okay, I'm gonna bring him in the boat. Hold on.
That's a baby sailfish. Or swordfish.
Hold on, let me get him right.
Boy, that thing's set hard, isn't it?
Hooks out of him. Let me get you, hold on. Let me get you a glove to hold him. Dude, here. Put that on when you go to pick him up.
I'm not picking him up. I'm just taking pictures.
You don't want to hold him up for a shot?
I do, yes.
Dude, that thing will whack your fingers off if you go to pick him up without a glove.
I don't want to pick him up this shot.
Well, that's all the time we have left. Remember, when you go fishing, practice CPR, catch, photograph, and release. A very special thank you to Kirt Bowmen and his family for putting up with the late night fishing trips. Be sure to check out our website at www.westcoastsportfishingshow.com. With fishing and a whole lot more. Be sure to click on the episodes tab for the new upcoming shows. Thanks for joining us. For myself and Keith Poe, we'll see you next time right here on the westcoastsportfishingshow.com.